crap.
Hi guys, come on over.
Oh, I've seen it. Where'd it go? I just seen it drop here.
Coming to you from a small family-owned park off the shores of New York, Sylvan Beach Amusement Park, offering cute small rides such as an antique teacups ride, a Ferris wheel, and more. The park has been around since 1879. Yes, riddled with history and a long run rivaling that of Cedar Point in terms of longevity.
The park is known for more than just its long history of small family-owned amusement park fun, and today we're going to get into some of the more frightening lore behind this amusement park. Having been visited by owners of the past, captured by paranormal teams today, and a long list of stories from park employees over the decades, this park is sure to scare up some frightening ghost stories to share.
So, is this just an urban legend, or is Sylvan Beach Amusement Park really haunted by coaster ghosters of the past?
Welcome back to Ghoster Coasters. Today we're taking a haunted trip through haunted amusement park history and lore. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the spooky community. You should definitely hit that subscribe button. We're racing towards 2,000 coaster ghosters out there, and we can't wait to share more with everyone.
Yeah, and a huge shout out goes to our channel producers and Coaster Ghoster crew, especially CP Coaster Lover. Consider joining our members page today.
Boo!
Well, that's probably how a lot of people try to jump scare their friends at Sylvan Beach Amusement Park. Littered with history from the 1800s to today, the park is sure to have its fair share of scary stories to tell after dark.
The main stories are about 3 ghosts seen in the park by employees, Abby, Scott, and Jack. From former employees still roaming the grounds to former guests of the park. Even an interesting revelation in 2023 found that Bill, the former arcade owner, was potentially still there collecting coins in his canvas bag. Let's go ahead and dive into these spooky stories.
Many former workers and employees lived on the grounds of the amusement park, and some of them even died on the grounds. The crew from Ghost Hunters visited the park as well and gathered some interesting data. If you're interested in watching that episode, it's season 9 of Ghost Hunters. Today, we're going to go over the 3 main ghosts that the park reports seeing regularly and a few other stories.
Starting with Abby, also known as the Lady in White, who is reportedly seen in the Yesterday's Royal Hotel. The backstory for Abby is that back during the 1900s, Yesterday's Royal Hotel burned up in a fire, and rumors have speculated that Abby is one of the unfortunate souls who perished in the fire.
Many park employees have witnessed Abby standing in the room above the dining room. Another employee said she was cleaning in the dining room and saw a silhouette walking towards her. Now, one of the creepier stories is from 2 employees who were also in the dining room. They saw a figure walking along the windows and got an ice-cold feeling on their bodies as they saw a figure approach them and disappear into thin air.
She is even said to get in a few rides at the amusement park, as one former ride attendant has a chilling story that would surely frighten any ride attendant. The story goes that one night, 3 little girls boarded the tip-top ride at Sylvan Beach Amusement Park, and as the ride finished its cycles going twice, the amusement park attendant, to her horror, says she only saw 2 girls getting off the ride and immediately asked the girls where the 3rd little girl went. To their bewilderment, they said that they were the only 2 who got on the ride.
Ghost Hunters investigated this claim a little bit as well, but I kind of personally believe they experimented the wrong way with that. Too many people were around waiting for something to happen. Seemed less like a test and more like a show moment, but nonetheless, the claims have been unsubstantiated, and they're just part of the ongoing park lore at the Haunted Amusement Park. Now, let's move on to Scotty.
Another legend surrounding the park is the former park employee Scotty, who once lived on the grounds and was found dead in the Treasureland building bathroom. During the Ghost Hunters investigation and other paranormal investigations of the park, there have been reports of noises in the Playland attic as well as other areas on the grounds.
While investigating the Playland attic, they were hearing sounds thumping upstairs and went to go investigate. Upon asking the ghost after a few minutes, "I guess that wasn't you then," they heard a really loud crashing sound coming from the other side of the room right where they just were. Similar to a former park employee's recalling of visiting the attic for toys and hearing keys and footsteps on the other side of the shelves. The crew also caught more sounds in the hallway and saw a figure lean up with high EMF spikes coming from the devices and REM pod alerts as well that continued for a really long time.
Jack was known to hang out in these areas, so it makes the claims that much spookier. This was later thought to be Abby, as the crew realized they were by the windows that guests see a shadowy lady figure in, and it happened to be above the dining hall as well. Another claim of Scotty is from a former worker who saw a man, heavy-set with a baseball cap on, and went to ask him to leave, and as she turned around, he was gone.
Describing him to others in the park, they said, that kind of sounds like Scotty. It's quite an interesting story for the haunted amusement park. This brings us to one of the final ghosts spotted at the park. His name is Jack. Jack loved to stay at yesterday's Royal Hotel. He obviously lived there at some point. And one of the more fun facts about this spooky story is his door. Employees say that when Jack's door is closed, he is in there, and to leave him be.
But if the door is open, Jack is out and about. Maybe you'll catch a glimpse of him. While investigating the yesterday's hotel dining room, they caught what looked like figures walking out of the room along the windows and caught lots of REM pod action. They also have claims from former park employees that they would see Jack leaning behind a pole in the dining room.
Yeah, one even mentioned seeing someone and being ready to ask them to leave, turning around and then they vanished right before they had a chance to tell them. That's some bone-chilling stuff there, but there's even more from the park. They even heard knocks in the arcade as well. Jack was a game attendant and lived in yesterday's Royal Hotel for some time, and even today, crews investigating the park report seeing shadow figures, hearing knocks, seeing things moving along the windows, and more.
The haunted tales will forever live on as the park offers ghost tours themselves during the summer. And we hope to catch a ghost tour and bring you some first-hand footage of the tour this year. If you've ever been to Sylvan Beach Amusement Park and witnessed any haunted or spooky stuff, be sure to let us know down below. We'd love to hear more stories.
Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. It greatly helps the video. We couldn't do it without all you coaster ghosters out there. A huge shout out goes to our coaster ghosting producers and members of the channel, CP Coaster Lover, and more. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and if you already have, then become a member today. We have many more haunted amusement park episodes coming, so stay tuned. The ghoulish fun will continue. And
as always, thanks for being a part of our spooky community and for
Coaster Ghosting with Ghoster Coasters.